We're continuing in Mark chapter 3, verse 7. Jesus withdrew with his disciples to the lake, and a large crowd from Galilee followed them. When they heard about all he was doing, many people came to him from Judea, Jerusalem, Idumea, and the regions across the Jordan and around the Tyre and Sidon. Because of the crowd, he told his disciples to have a small boat ready for him, to keep the people from crowding him. So he'd go out in a boat and preach from there. For he had healed many, so that those with disease were pushing forward to touch him. Whenever the impure spirits saw Jesus, they fell down before him and cried out, "You are the Son of God!" But Jesus gave them strict orders not to tell others about him. Sometimes Jesus would proclaim who he was, the Son of God, and sometimes he wouldn't, because he knew which time was which. And sometimes, if he did it in certain places, he would get so crowded by people that he couldn't move and he couldn't do anything. Now we're in Mark chapter 3, verse 13. Jesus appoints the 12 apostles. Jesus went up on a mountainside and called to him those he wanted, and they came to him. He appointed 12 that they might be with him, that he might send them out to preach and have authority to drive out demons. So what were two of the main things he sent the apostles out to do? To preach. Preach about what? Preach about him as the Savior of all of them, is going to save them from their sins and going to hell, and drive out demons. Demons were demon possession, where they actually go in and take people over, and demonic attacks, where they wouldn't take over their mind or their behaviors, but they would make people sick. It was very common back then. It's still common today, in my opinion. So these are 12 that Jesus appointed to be apostles. Simon, to whom he soon gave the name Peter. James, the son of Zebedee, and his brother John. To them he gave the name Boanerges, which means sons of thunder. Andrew, Philip, Bartholomew, Matthew, who was Levi, changed his name to Matthew. Thomas, James, son of Alphaeus. Thaddeus, Simon the Zealot, and Judas Iscariot, who would betray him.